score. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That one complete to Jalen Lane. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Ready. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And we'll get a whistle, stop it. An injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Go! On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now inside the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Patriots. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Allen now off the bootleg. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. This one is taken in downfield. Big completions. A gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota. A carry here for Etienne. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Here's 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Run the toss here to Etienne. He'll work forward for a couple. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got it about the 8. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And You find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
The ability to be effective on first down, like it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here is Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings first down.
On the handoff, it's ETN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it once more with ETN. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close to field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
to begin the drive. Has caught. That's Lane. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, New England. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Vikings 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some money, y'all. I put money down. I'm all of us. All my people down. Oh, what I love.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Mims set in motion here.
Vikings.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Swing this one out to White. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
319!
They're going on 4th down. Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. He gets free. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Young way through, lining up for the point after.
Koo able to add the extra points. And the Patriots move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Over the scene for a moment, is taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Greg Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A give right up the middle to Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Able to add the extra point. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. run now on 1st and 10. Left side, that's Johnson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Quick throw, taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Allen to throw again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball went in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Allen going to throw again. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Mims sent in motion here. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. It's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with White. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Prater tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Patriots 28. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they work this out to the 23. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. coverage. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third down and 9. Hill drops to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time, and
now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back to 6.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll go again with White. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got his man. That's weekend. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. I had it defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good. To body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll take a shot with Mims. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Spears. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now Allen on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 2nd down, a run with White. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So, no no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
56.
From the gun, here is Allen. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now it's White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They run with White. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good jobs defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Alert!
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Patriots 35.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain 3.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
50-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
We'll go again here with Henry. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. That's Lane. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 1st down. A quick throw. That's Miguel on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
5. They'll drop to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm. On third down, he appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Brown 80!
To throw again, it's Allen. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here is 1st and 10.
Brown 80!
Allen going to throw again. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing again is Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking about. I mean, you just can't let drives go to waste, especially at this stage of the game, Mike. I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game?
So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at